Hi, my name is Emily Lan and I come from the International School of Beijing in China, and my project is going to be about lactose intolerance. The purpose of this video is so that you come to understand why I wanted to do this project and my story and my experience with it. Unlike most people, I wasn't really born intolerant. Up about until I was like 12 or 13, I could drink a glass of milk, and I'd be fine. But it started when I got really desperate to find a cure for my acne. As you can see, there is a lot, and it's everywhere. And I've had it since I was like 11 or 12, and now I'm 16. So that's been like a good, 4 or 5 years of me trying medicines and things that are supposed to cure my skin. Um, I've been prescribed at least 4 different types of topical ointments. I've been on different pills, and obviously none of them have worked. I've basically tried everything except Accutane. So I was searching online, and I found that some people, when they cut out dairy from their diet, were able to decrease the amount of acne on their face significantly. So that kind of made sense to me because milk is hormones, right? And cow hormones are probably different to that of human hormones, and that once ingested actually probably could mess with with my body systems. And so I thought, well, I guess I'll cut it out, give it a shot. Um, I went dairy free for 4 to 5 months, but I didn't see much of a change. So I started slowly reintroducing dairy back into my system. I went from like small bits of cheese and sandwiches to putting cream in my coffee and having buttered popcorn. But shortly after starting this, I kind of found out that my stomach began to hurt about an hour to like 2.5 hours after I ingested these things. So it'd be like stomach aches, stomach cramps, nausea, trips to the bathroom, if you get what I mean. I was like, well, that's not good. And I went to the doctors, and they did some tests, and I am mildly slash moderately. So like when I go to restaurants, there are lots of things I can't eat. Asian foods wise, dairy is not a big thing. But when it comes to like Italian or like American, because there's not really like American cuisine, you know? But like Italian, say pizza and certain types of pastas, depending on the sauce, I can't eat because lots of them have cream. And cheeseburgers, poutine, like stuff like that. I can't eat, and it really sucks. When I go to the US, um, I go to like a Target or like a CVS, and I go straight to the medicine aisle, and I look for lactase pills. And if you take one like right before or right as you eat dairy, they'll help you digest because they kind of go down the tube together, and they basically relieve me of all my symptoms while allowing me to eat dairy. But taking pills is not always my favorite thing, so I like to just avoid dairy in general. So if you want to find more alternatives, things like how to cook with alternatives, how to bake with alternatives, I'll have them in a list down below if you just scroll down on this page. But other than that, that's basically my story on lactose intolerance. In the next video, you will find more information about how this whole intolerance thing works. And if you keep scrolling, there will be surveys and polls to help me really understand this issue better. My call for change in this project is to increase the awareness of people and lactose intolerance, and especially in schools. At school, it can be really hard for me to find the food that I can eat. Sometimes it's just a fruit cup, and maybe it's I can't really eat the burgers because they have like a big slob of cheese. I can't eat the pizza at school. I can't eat the pasta. That leaves me with like fries. It really limits my choices. And I think spreading awareness to schools will really help make people not only lactose intolerant, but maybe vegans or people with lactose or milk allergies. It'll make everyone's time at school more comfortable and a lot happier. And I think this will be a positive change in everyone's communities.